AI chatbots.
They're everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
It feels like every app I open wants to chat with me these days.
Right.
But you've been smart enough to send in some actual research on this.
An article from verloop.io.
Okay.
So let's cut through the hype together.
Yeah.
And figure out what's really going on.
Absolutely. And this article is a great place to start.
It's clear you're already familiar with those click-the-button bots.
Oh, yeah.
But as this piece points out, AI chatbots
are a whole different ball game.
Yeah, and thank goodness for that.
Those basic bots are more frustrating than helpful half the time.
Totally.
So what makes AI chatbots different? Is it just me, or is the AI actually getting, like, smarter?
It's not just you.
It's the difference between basic automation and genuine language understanding.
Okay.
These AI chatbots use natural language processing.
Or NLP.
NLP
to grasp what you're saying, not just the keywords. It's like they're actually listening and understanding the nuances of human language.
Okay, so NLP is like teaching a computer to speak our language fluently, not just recognize a few words.
Exactly. And on top of that, there's sentiment analysis,
where the AI picks up on the emotion behind your words.
Whoa.
Are you frustrated? Excited?
That's a game changer for making technology feel responsive and helpful, not just coldly transactional.
You know what really struck me in this article? It mentioned AI catching banking fraud.
Yeah.
That's not some futuristic fantasy. It's happening NOW.
Right.
It made me realize this isn't just about making websites a bit more user-friendly.
It's about fundamentally changing how secure and trustworthy things are online.
And that's where the real excitement lies.
Businesses are realizing AI chatbots can do things faster.
More accurately, and in ways we haven't even thought of yet.
Wow.
It's not just about replacing human jobs,
but about augmenting our capabilities in remarkable ways.
The article throws out a bunch of industries where this is already happening.
Yeah.
Healthcare, real estate, even education.
It's great.
Imagine instead of endlessly searching for apartments online,
I know, right?
You've got an AI chatbot that whips up a virtual tour based on your preferences.
Like, show me places with south-facing windows and a dog park nearby.
Boom. Done.
It's about anticipating needs and delivering solutions in a hyper-personalized way.
And it's not just hype. There are real numbers to back it up.
Okay.
For instance, in e-commerce, AI-powered chatbots are already linked to a 10–15% increase in customer retention.
Seriously, that's huge for businesses.
Huge.
And means a smoother, more enjoyable experience for us as consumers.
For sure.
Okay. You've officially blown my mind.
So let's unpack this by industry, because I need to hear more about how this is actually working in the real world.
Okay.
All right, let's dive into these industry examples.
Because for me, hearing how this is actually working is what makes it real.
Yeah.
And let's be honest.
Who hasn't spent way too long on hold trying to schedule a doctor's appointment?
Oh, tell me about it.
Healthcare seems like a prime target for some AI efficiency.
Oh, 100%.
The article points out how AI chatbots can streamline that whole process.
From booking to even getting prepped for your visit?
Okay.
Imagine this.
You tell the chatbot your symptoms. It taps into a database of medical knowledge.
And then recommends which type of doctor to see.
Okay.
General practitioner, specialist?
You name it.
Okay. That's already amazing.
But the article mentions preliminary diagnosis, too.
Yeah.
Is that even safe?
It's early days.
But it has huge potential for things like common colds or allergies.
Yeah.
Let's say you're feeling under the weather.
Okay.
Instead of immediately booking an appointment.
Yeah.
Or worse, self-diagnosing on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell the chatbot your symptoms.
Right.
It then cross-references those symptoms with your medical history.
And flags anything potentially serious for a human doctor.
So it's not about replacing doctors, more like a smart triage system.
Exactly.
It frees up human doctors to focus on the complex cases.
Yeah.
While giving people quick, easy access to reliable information and appropriate guidance.
Good sense.
Okay, what about e-commerce?
I'm curious about those personalized recommendations the article talked about.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that, but it never really works.
Right.
It's just people who bought this also bought.
And it's totally random.
Right. But we're talking about AI that goes deeper than just your last purchase.
Okay.
Imagine an AI chatbot that's been learning your style for months.
Based on your browsing history?
Okay.
What you click on?
Even how long your mouse hovers over certain items.
Wow, creepy.
It could then connect the dots between a new jacket you looked at
Okay.
and the fact that you've been reading up on sustainable fashion.
Guiding you to brands that fit both your aesthetic and your values.
That would be dangerous for my bank account.
But amazing. It's like having a personal stylist and ethical shopping assistant all in one. Okay, last industry, real estate.
I've got to admit, the idea of virtual property tours powered by AI is kind of blowing my mind.
It's more than just a cool gimmick, though.
Okay.
Think about how much time it would save
Yeah.
if instead of driving all over town,
Right.
you could take those initial tours virtually.
Maybe even with the AI highlighting key features you mentioned were important to you, like a fireplace or a big backyard.
It's about using technology to make the experience smoother, more efficient.
Okay, we're getting a bit too excited here.
I know.
It all sounds amazing.
But the article did mention it's not as simple as just flipping a switch.
And making everything AI powered.
Right.
So what's the catch? It feels like we're on the edge of some serious sci-fi stuff.
But the article also said that building a good AI chatbot is really hard.
Yeah.
So what's the catch?
It's definitely not as simple as just like throwing some code together
Right.
and hoping for the best.
The article highlighted 3 key factors for success.
Okay.
First.
You need crystal clear goals.
Okay.
What specific problem is this chatbot solving?
Right.
Is it about efficiency?
Personalization.
Something else entirely?
If you don't know the why behind the chatbot,
Yeah,
you'll end up with something generic and ultimately unhelpful.
that makes sense.
It's like you wouldn't hire a chef if you didn't know what kind of food you wanted to eat.
Exactly. Second, you need high-quality training data.
Okay.
Remember how we talked about NLP and those language models?
Mm-hmm.
They need to be trained on massive amounts of relevant data
Yeah.
to learn how to respond accurately and appropriately.
So garbage in, garbage out, as they say.
Precisely.
And that data needs to be diverse and representative of the real world.
Okay.
Otherwise.
You risk creating a chatbot that's biased or insensitive,
Right.
which can be a major problem.
Yeah.
Finally.
You need constant improvement.
Okay.
The best AI chatbots are constantly learning, adapting.
And refining their responses based on user interactions.
So they're always learning.
Always.
It's a continuous feedback loop.
Exactly.
We've all encountered a chatbot that completely missed the mark.
Oh, yeah.
Like the ones that make you want to chuck your phone across the room.
Oh, absolutely. I remember trying to use a chatbot for a restaurant reservation,
Uh-huh.
and I ended up in a 20-minute conversation about the origins of Italian cuisine.
Oh.
Clearly, its definition of helpful and mine were on different planets.
Wow.
Okay, so what's next?
Where does this all go from here? The article mentioned something about multimodal interactions.
Yes.
Is that just a fancy way of saying they'll be able to read our minds soon?
Not quite mind reading.
Well, getting close.
Okay.
Multimodal means these chatbots will be able to understand and respond to not just text,
Okay.
but also voice, images, even videos.
Oh.
Imagine showing a chatbot a picture of a dress you like,
Uh-huh.
and it instantly pulls up online stores where you can buy it,
Okay.
or suggests similar styles.
Wow.
That's the kind of seamless interaction we're talking about.
That's officially beyond cool.
It feels like things are moving incredibly fast in this space.
They absolutely are.
But here's the important thing to remember.
Okay.
You're not just along for the ride.
Uh-huh.
You have a role to play in shaping how this technology evolves. How so? Should I be brushing up on my coding skills?
You're already doing it.
By seeking out good information, like this verloop.io article.
You're becoming a more informed user.
Okay.
Don't settle for clunky interfaces or irrelevant responses.
Ask those clarifying questions.
Demand better experiences.
I like it.
The more discerning we are as users.
The more this technology will evolve in a positive direction.
I love that. It's not just about passively consuming technology.
It's about actively shaping how it develops.
Exactly.
This has been eye-opening.
A huge thank you to you for breaking it all down.
Of course.
And of course to our listener for sending in this fascinating article.
If you want to learn even more about AI chatbots,
check out the show notes for a link to the full verloop.io article.
absolutely. This is just the beginning.
It is.
The future of AI chatbots is full of exciting possibilities.
Lots of them.
Who knows? Maybe one of those possibilities will be a chatbot that can finally organize my inbox.
One can dream. Until next time, keep diving deep.